Hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's time to get real. Are you ready? All right, guys. It is November 1st. Guess what that means? That means tomorrow is November 2nd, day one of our 21-day real life success challenge. Starts tomorrow. I've got 14 people, well, 16 people total in taking the challenge, and I'm extremely excited to get that started. If you want to join us, you can still do that. You can sign up through the end of today. And all you have to do, there is pinned to the top of this page, is all the information and the sign up link. It is very easy. And if you have trouble with it, just contact me at reallifedawn@gmail.com and I will help you. Okay. Once you sign up, I will send you all of the materials you need. And we are going live in our private Facebook group tonight at 6 o'clock. So if you want to do the challenge, I would recommend joining before like 5:30 today. So because I'm going to go through the goal setting sheet. Is that what I called it? I don't remember what I called it. All right, so yes, I'm going to go through your real life success challenge, your why, and then figuring out what your goal is and then why it is you want to achieve that goal. We're going to go through that together. I'm going to go through the whole challenge. I'm going to be on there to answer any questions. So it'll be a little Q&A. So for those of you who are taking the challenge, you already got an email about that. And I already posted in the Facebook group. So tonight live at 6 o'clock in the private Facebook group. If you want in on that, if you want to know, if you don't want to be left out, join the challenge tonight by like 5:30 p.m. Okay? All right. So today I'm just going to touch on, well, Sunday used to be Q&A day, like question and answer. So if you're watching this right now and you have a question that you want answered, go ahead and throw it in the comments. Okay? I'll see it. And I can answer that for you. But I haven't had any questions lately, so what I'm just going to talk about something today, and I bet you know what it is. You've probably already read the title. What are you going to do with your extra hour today? So we got a gift last night. We regained our hour. We regained our hour, so we fell back last night. And today, for those of you who always said, you know, I wish I had more time. I wish there were more hours in the day. If only I had more time for this. If only I could find time for that, I would do this. You got it, people. Wish granted. You know, deal. Here you go. Here's your extra hour. So what are you going to do with it? All right. Are you going to do all those things that you always say? The reason that you don't do them is because you don't have enough time, or you're going to lay them out and find another excuse. So no more excuses. I'm so tired of the excuses. Well, we can't do this and can't do that. The poor me attitude gets old. Okay. So everybody's got problems. Everybody's got issues. Everybody's got this, struggles of some sort, whether it's the same struggles as somebody else has or not. That doesn't mean that you get a pass and that you just get to be some lazy ass that does nothing. All right. That is like, you're the only one that can't, exercise because, you've got kids. Yeah, me too. You're the only one that can't, food prep because you have a job. Yeah, me too. You're the only one that, can't find time to read because you've got, parents and responsibilities. Yeah, me too. Okay, so that was a little harsh. Sorry. Was that a little too real? I don't know. But yeah, we've all got those problems. And today we get that extra hour. So what are you going to do with it? So you can look, I posted as to what I did with my extra hour today. And you can scroll through the news feed of the page and you can find out what I did with my extra hour. But I have some ideas. So first of all, if you're watching and you want to tell me what you're going to do with your extra hour today, go ahead and throw that in the comments. Otherwise, I have some ideas. You know what my first one, if anybody can guess what my first idea is going to be for your extra hour? Exercise. Yep, exercise. So for those of you who always say you don't have time to exercise, use your extra hour for that. Food prep, for those of you who say you don't have time to food prep, do that. Clean your house. clean your car, clean something. I am not that person that says, you know what? It's just not important for my house to be clean. I'd rather, there's so many more important things I could be doing. Hey, your environment, it plays a huge role in your mindset. So I like my environment to be pretty neat and tidy and organized. And so I always make time to do that. But you could clean, you could do the dishes, you know, empty the dishwasher, clean out the fridge, organize a cabinet, clean the bathroom, clean the bathtubs, straighten up your, you know, junk drawer, you know, whatever. But you know, clean something or organize something. Grocery shop, I did that today. That wasn't what I used my extra hour for, but I went to the grocery store. Play with your kids. For those of you who say, you know, the kids are like, play with me, mommy, play with me, daddy. I will as soon as I get my work done. All right, well, how about no? Seriously, get that. No. Um, how about playing with the kids? Play a game with them, anything they want. So it was crazy because my oldest daughter, when she was younger, she'd want to play a game, and it would always be some kind of an imaginary or imagination game. We would pretend that we were whales or dolphins or monkeys or dogs or mermaids or you know some fantasy thing. We would always just, that was not my idea of a good time. Sorry, Robin, you know I love you, but that wasn't my kind of game. I don't have a lot of like dreamy imagination, but she did, so we played those kinds of games. Jillian, on the other hand, her favorite games were, you know, board games, puzzles, cards, that I can get on board with. There is a set of rules that I can follow. I don't have to make it up. There's a clear winner and loser. That's my kind of game. But I did whatever they wanted to do. So do that with your kids today, okay? Um, Visit friends or family, or make a phone call, or you know, get in touch. All those bills that I'm piling up, pay those bills. Read. For those of you that say, I love reading and I wish I had more time to read. Take an hour today and read. Okay. Um, do the use that hour to just get that laundry pile down. All right. So do your laundry, do your nails. That is not what I use my time for, but maybe that's something that you want and you just don't ever make time for it, kind of falls down on the priority list. So, you know, do that maybe. Fix something. All the little, my parents used to call it little day. And all the little things like fixing the doorknob or um, like, you know, just fixing all the little things in your house that go wrong, that it's not big enough to spend a lot of time on. And it's not pressing enough to fix right away. They would just all pile up, and they'd call it little day, and they would go around the house and fix all the little things. That was pretty awesome. So you can do that. Um, Rake your leaves, although that might be pointless today. It's pretty windy. Bake something from scratch. And if you do, come and bring it over to me because I like baked goods. Okay. So knit, you know, spend some time on whatever your hobby is, woodworking or painting or I don't know, whatever, creating something. I already said organize something, take a bath. Maybe you're a bubble bath person. Do that. Take a nap. Maybe you need a little extra sleep. Perfect. Do you have time for that today? Walk the dog. Maybe you want to. If you guys ever saw my dog, you would not believe she lives in our household because we're all fairly fit and the dog is huge. She's like a sausage. So I should probably take her for a walk once in a while. That is not what I used my extra hour for. So there are so many things that you can use this time for. You know, use it wisely. Be excited. Uh, be productive. I'm huge in it. Decorate. Maybe I love Christmas. Maybe put up your Christmas tree. Maybe clean out the storage room so that you can get to your Christmas tree. You know, if you have a real Christmas tree, then, you know, maybe decorate something else. I don't know. There's so many things that we could use this time for. We have, you know, that old saying, something, you know, like I'll sleep when I'm dead. I don't know 100% buy into that because I'd like to get at least like lately 6 or 7 hours of sleep. Sometimes it's 3 or 4, um, but on average, I like to get about 7 hours of sleep a night. So I do like my sleep. But really and truly, what are we waiting to be excited about? What are we waiting for? like, why are we not doing things? Get out there and live life. Yeah, get out there and live life. Do something crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the other day, talk about just doing something just out of the ordinary, out of your comfort zone, just creating just a moment of excitement, even in the simplest of things. I was at work the other day and we were on location. That sounds better than saying going to a job site. But we were on location spreading mulch at McDonald's in Oxford. And it was me and then a couple other people. Hi, Joe and Autumn. If you're listening, you're probably not, but if you are, they're young kids. It was me, 47, with Autumn, who's 19, and Joe, who's 24, spreading mulch. And I was keeping up. But anyway, so we were at McDonald's and doing this job, and I wanted some coffee. So we got finished, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to go in and get some coffee. Well, the lobby was closed. And we were in this big truck, and I didn't think the truck would go through the drive-through. So I told Autumn, like, wait here, I'm gonna go walk through the drive-through. She's like, what? You know, she's young. And she's like, you're gonna walk through the drive-through. I'm like, I'm gonna walk through the drive-through. And she's like, have you ever done that before? Will they even do that? I said, no, and I don't know, but let's find out. So I walked through the drive-through and I'm standing there at the speaker, and probably because there was no vehicle there, it wasn't registering that I was standing there. So you know how they have the two lanes in McDonald's? There was somebody in the other lane. So I walked over to them and they got finished ordering. I'm like, hi, excuse me. Um, could you let them know that there's a person behind you that doesn't have a vehicle that wants to place drive-through order? And she looked at me and then she was like, yeah, sure. So she's like, yes, there's somebody behind me and blah, blah, blah. She tells them. And then there was this long silent pause. And she's like, oh, well, tell her to come inside the lobby. We're going to unlock the door. So I didn't get to order through the drive-through without a vehicle, which I don't know, just trying it was kind of fun. And Autumn was laughing at me, and Joe was laughing at me. And I'm thinking, gosh, I hope these young kids see that life is too short. Don't be embarrassed. Do funny things, do crazy things. So I went inside, I ordered my coffee, and you know, we left. And come to find out, Joe's like, yeah, the truck could have fit through the drive-through. Oh well, new experience, having fun, just trying to just trying to find fun in every day and every situation, because is being at work the greatest? It's okay. I mean, there are probably about 75 other things I'd rather be doing. However, if you're going to be there, make it fun, make it enjoyable, make every moment as memorable as possible. And so I guess that's just a long story short, as to ask you the question, what are you doing with your extra hour today? I hope it is something, you know, fun, exciting, memorable, just goofy, silly. I don't know. Let it out, guys. Let it out. Be happy. Doesn't matter where you're at in life, what life is dealing you at the moment. Roll with it and make the best of it. Okay. So have a great day. Tomorrow is Monday. I'm always excited for a new week. I think this week, again, we're going to be focused a lot on eating and exercise, simply because I need to get my shit together in terms of eating and exercise. You guys, it hasn't been good lately. It's kind of just been average. And I consider myself, at least in the eating and exercise category, to be above average. So what I've been doing is not good enough. So I got to kick it up. So we're going to talk about that stuff this week. Again, sign up for that challenge if you haven't yet. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Peace.